Okay, back again here. We just finished up with going through Socrates, and the next thing I would do would be go to Appearance. Now, the theme is obviously Socrates, so we don't need to go there, and also for customize. So what we haven't spoken about yet is widgets, okay? And widgets are little pieces of software that make your site do certain things. So typically you're going to put these in sidebars or maybe down the footer. So this is a widget here. Um, this is a text widget where I put HTML into the widget. And on this theme here, you have a space for 3 widgets that would go right across here. And all themes, or most themes, are very similar, but sometimes they're a little bit different. But pretty much the same. So they typically would have something over here um, that you could put any of these available widgets. You could just drag them and drop them into here, and then they would work and do whatever the widget is supposed to do. Now these widgets come sometimes from plugins, and some come from the default WordPress theme. So or from WordPress. So every single WordPress blog is going to have archives, category, calendar, contact form. You know what? I've actually been wondering about this one. I'm not really sure where this Digi one comes from. I don't know if this is from one of my plugins or not. And I won't go through them all. Links and meta are default, pages, recent posts. Actually, the search terms, they come from, let's see here, SEO search terms too. Um, and so, some of these other ones here are also, from just from the WordPress installation itself. Okay, now the ones that I have in here now are, you see there's one called Generation Plugin, and that's why you don't see, oh you do, you see another one of the Generation plugins over here, but you don't see this one because it's over here. So now there's not one available for over here. So I can drag and drop these and put them in whatever, whatever order I want. For something for an opt-in box, that's usually best to have at the top, unless you're doing maybe some sort of ads. Ads typically, might do a little bit better up here, and it also depends. This, if you remember when I talked about in Socrates the layout, I had the different options to put the sidebar on the right. I could put it on the left, both, or two together. So you see these two here have 2 of them. So if I go back to widgets again, right now there's only 1. So this optional sidebar isn't available right now. So if I put anything in there, it's not going to show up. So, but if I chose one of those other layouts, then it would. And like I said, most of the themes work very similar to this. So I actually have this the generation bar in here, and there's no options for that. Some of them do have options. You can change the number of posts in recent, so you can see how many would be sliding down your side there. And then this text one here is one that's very useful for a lot of people. Because it allows you to just put in any HTML you want. And what I have in here is as you may guess, is this ad or banner ad right here. This is a 160 by 600 tower. Where I'm promoting InstaMe web hosting. Okay, so that's it. So that's widgets. I have them pretty much the way I want them right now. Like I said, I try to keep things clean as best as possible. It is certainly possible to put more text widgets in here that I can put any HTML, so I can put like a 250 by 250 banner and they'll show up down the bottom. I can put links to other blogs I have, or maybe affiliate links. So you have some options there, but that's what I have here, and that's good enough for me right now. So the next thing I'm going to click on here is menus. And this is going to take me to a page where I can work on my menus. Now I have a couple of them here already, and you can see this is the top menu. So with this theme, the top menu is up here. And you can see I have home and contact already in there, and if I click on it, this will take me to my contact page, and if I click on this, it'll take me to the home page. And the other one that we're going to talk about is right here. You see, click here to get 100 special 100%. This is the primary menu here. So if I go back here again, you can see the two that I can work under. And you can also see that I have home and contact. So if I click on, say, home, for instance, I can change the label of it. So if I don't want it to say home, you know, I can make it say whatever I want. Maybe I want to say WordPress. And then this is the URL for it. And the same thing happens with the contact page. And if I switch from top to primary, I will get the same options, but I will have obviously a different link in there, and I have my affiliate, you know, my affiliate link in here, and you know that I can put whatever text I want in there, as you see. And when you're done with any of these things, you always want to remember to save it, because you could forget. Now, as I don't have any pages on here right now, so as I do add pages to this blog, they will show up here, and it makes it easy. I can just hit add to menu, and they will show right up in whatever menu I'm working on. The same with categories, and this one here that's links is you know, maybe very helpful. And this is how I got this one in here. So I typed in WordPress.com critical info go InstyMe, which is a Go page, and I'll talk about that in upcoming videos. But I typed that right in here, and then this is where I typed in click here to get special 100%. And then I hit add to menu, save menu. And when I've done that, then it would just show up here. And I have already had that done in my template, so I don't have to do that every time. I know this is a good product, so that's why I'm promoting it, and that's why I have it here. It's easy for everybody to see. But if I'm in a, you know, maybe if I'm in a different, you know, maybe I do one on real estate, say, for instance, then maybe I don't want hosting a product here. Maybe I want a different affiliate product that has to do with real estate investing or something to that effect. So I certainly could change it then. But I know, obviously, from doing a lot of marketing stuff, this is a product that I don't mind having on almost every blog I do. So that's why it's on my template. Okay, so that's really Appearance right there. Editor, I'll just mention is you can actually go into the editor, and if you don't really know a whole lot about code, then you're probably best to stay away from this, because you will mess up stuff. But I can select what I want to edit over here. I have the different pages that I, or not just pages, but I can different pieces of software here that I could edit, including pages. And this is basically the template for how everything is going to work on the site. But if I mess this up, I could really mess up a whole lot of stuff. But every now and then, you may find something that's kind of easy, and you may go into here. And maybe I'll talk about this in later videos. But this is something that, you know, for the most part, you really don't have to worry about this too much. And if you really are worrying about this, you're probably either a tech head or you're worrying too much about little things. So that's I guess my tip. So that does it all for Appearance. And then the next thing I'm going to do is, I think the last thing that I have to do before we start putting pages and posts together, and I'll go over all that stuff. So that's it for right now. So stay tuned, and I'll look for you on the next video.